and welcome back, my fairies. I'm Matsurific, and welcome to the first stream of Spoopy Month! So, today is the start of prep season for Season 3 of the Caged 8, which means that we are basically we are free to do anything that we need, aside from obviously we can't overlevel. But anything that we need to prepare for the Elite Four, we can take care of now. We've got our team pretty much set to go, aside from, we have to have Shinji in our party so that we can fly. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and get our berries taken care of. Oh yes, before that though, I do want to make some mulch. Actually, I think there's a mulch machine down here. Nope, okay. It's only on the other side. So I want to make some mulch, because I want to make more Enigma berries, and they don't grow a whole lot. So we need to use 2 different berries, and they have to be small berries in order to make this mulch. We are kind of running out on the cheap berries, though. And hello, Waffles, the Spooky Noivern, and Fighter. Welcome to both of you. And guys, tell me what you think about the new layout, especially with the the special music that I've got for the BRB screen, or in the Starting Soon screen. I hope you guys enjoy that. That was a lot of fun to put together. So we're just gonna make some little berries here. So yeah, we're gonna use boost mulch on these berries, just so that we have more berries to make more mulch with. Alright. It's real spoopy-like. I'm glad you like it. Alright, and personberry, that should be fine too. Also, forgive me that I'm still eating my dinner. Oh, we got 3 bags of it. Nice, okay. So yeah, this is gonna be like the most important thing right now. And then after this, we want to get some extra mulch for our status berries. So I'm thinking just this row is going to be these little berries. All right, use more mulch. Yeah, I think this will be good for this row. I just want to make sure that we have, like, enough berries to, like, actually make, like, real mulch. Like, a lot of mulch. I want to make a lot of mulch. In fact, I think we could probably go around and collect berries from trees, too. You just want to run away from everything.
Hello.
Hey, Dem. I guess we'll do this with a citrus berry. Alright. Now, let's see if we can use those remaining berries to make some more boost mulch. If not, we're gonna need to go out and collect more berries from trees. Alright, so let's use 1 personberry, and then 2 citrus berries, and if this makes boost mulch, we'll use this recipe again. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna use that recipe again. And one more. Alright. Now, we're not going to go to the Elite Four today. We're basically just focusing on getting ready to go through Victory Road and everything. Hello, Garrett. Welcome. Alright. So, let's go ahead and plant these 2 Enigma berries. We need as many of these as we can. And the boost mulch is going to make sure, because, like, I only got, like, I planted 1 and I got 2. We need more. Oh my goodness. Like, we don't get a lot of these. Alright, and let's see here. So also plant... We'll plant 2 of these. Alright, because those are going to increase physical, or decrease physical damage from any type. Those are going to be, like, really huge. Okay, now, we want to plant some Kelpsie berries. Alright, 2 of those should be fine. Go ahead and water those. You paid for the repair of your DS, just gotta wait for 2 weeks for the screen to arrive. Nice! Alright. Now, what else would we want to plant here? How's our Hondu berries? Ooh, yeah, we should plant some Lepa berries. Those are going to be important for going through Victory Road. Alright, let's see here. There we go, Hondu berries. I passed them. Okay, so we are at 14 Hondu berries, so we definitely want to plant those. Okay, we're out of mulch. Let's see what we can make, what we can use to make boost mulch. I don't think these are going to work. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't think those are going to work. Let's just go out and collect some actual berries. And our level cap right now is 65. So, we got some wiggle room. Hi, Nixie! Hope you're feeling alright today. Ooh, I don't want to go through there. I mean, I guess we could... like, see if we could find a shiny? Let's see here. Okay, no, that's right. The tree is down here. Oh, it's a good thing we don't have a Palkia. Alright, a Personberry. Okay. That heals confusion. Okay. That I know we can turn into boost mulch. Steve said we only got the 1, though. You're awful. The hospital visit was 8 hours. Aw. Mawile! Oh. I love Mawile. Oh, it's Hikaru! Oh, I can't wait to get Mega Mawile in Legend CA. Alright, we don't have Cut. That's on Ken. Let's see here. Shinji. Where else can we go with a berry tree? I forget if there's... No, yeah, there is definitely a berry tree down up here. I do remember that. Let's go to Solage City. And hit up the berry trees here. Also, sorry for any squishy noises. I'm mixing up the rest of my General So sauce into my rice. Chicken rice with General So sauce is really good. Alright, I know that there is a berry tree down here. And there it is. Okay. Magoberry. Alright. You're gonna order chicken and rice? It's good. Okay, trying to think where else there's a berry tree. Oh wait, no, I think there is one just north of Solage City up here. So I want lots of Hondu and Kelpsie berries so that we can reduce physical and special attack stats that have gone up from having battles. Alright, I pop a berry. Alright, Shinji flies back to Campfire Town. So, like, if you look on my bottom screen, you can see that Yukiko's physical attack stat is her highest stat. And, we don't want her to use physical, we want her to use special. Like, that is not where she should have her stats at. Oh, right. Need to make the mulch first. Alright, so Personberry and citrus berries. And alright, 3 bags of boost mulch. So now we can plant some more Kelpsie. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, I guess it's fine here. Just watch Yukiko. Kanji is about to show you how to fight like a woman. Okay, so we want to replant. See here, Kelpsie berries. And let's do... We've already got one of each. Let's do 2 Kelpsie berries because of how few we already have. And then use the mulch. Last mulch for a Hondu berry. Oh wait, no, we need Leppa berries down. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just plant a bunch of Hondu berries. Because these will actually give us a decent yield, so... And let's see here. Let's go for one last Kelpsie berry, and then I think that'll be it. We'll give the rest to Yukiko right now, because we want to boost her stats. Alright. And I'm going to save right here, with all of the berries in plain view. Okay. So now it's super training time. I also kind of want to boost affection as well. Alright, Kelpsy berries. Let's go ahead and sort this bag out too. Sort by type. Alright, now where'd they go? So, okay, here we go. Kelpsy berries. We're gonna give all 4 of these to Yukiko. And that puts her at... Okay, it's still... Her attack is still higher than her special attack, but it's at least better. Okay. Let's wake her up. Alright, Magnezone. Alright, Yukiko, let's go. And... Nope. Okay. Whew, that was scary. Alright, we managed not to get hit. Okay. Nice medium bag. Let's keep that up. Oh, poor Lavenza holds the record, but now she's dead. Jeez. Magnezone. Okay. Almost got it. Yes! Alright. Way to go, Yukiko! Alright, another large bag. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to finish my rice. Oh my gosh. Could not dodge those. Uh-oh! Yuki-chan's showing no mercy! Okay. The rice is that good, it makes me want to walk right into the footballs? No, that's not it. It's good rice, though. Not sponsored, but this is Rice-A-Roni's chicken flavored rice with Innovation General Tso's sauce. Of course, there's always more sauce than you need, so I usually just use a little bit of the sauce, just enough to flavor the chicken how I want it. And then I'll save the rest. Got a little bottle that I keep it in. I just squeeze it in there afterwards. Alright. Her special attack is finally getting higher than her physical. Actually, it's sucker. Imagine trying to eat the rice, but the balls are hitting in the face. Yep. This Magnezone is very rude, so we're gonna hit him in the face. Hey, get over here. Alright. Gotcha. She shoots! She scores! Really hurts to laugh and cough. Aw, I'm sorry. I hope it's not as bad as they were suspecting it could be. Alright. I am looking forward to, though, to finally letting Kanji and Toshiro actually shine. Oh, jeez, I'm on the wall. Get off the wall, get off the wall, get off the wall! Same energy as, get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof! Most of it's pretty bad. We put aside Teddy having his thirsty moments. Ow. Ah! Magnezone, stop it! I will turn you into ash! Putting aside Teddy's thirsty moments, you legit find Teddy funny? Oh yeah, like, if he got toned down instead of up, he would definitely be better. I liked him better in the original game than I do the spin-offs. The spin-offs just kind of ruin him. Like, in the original game, it's a lot easier to get attached to him. But in the spin-offs, he's just like, ooh, I'm gonna hit on this girl! Like, harassment! It's like, you get harassed, and you get harassed! Everybody gets harassed! Oh, and we are full on back, so let's go ahead and use some of these. I did read everything, I just didn't have a chance to respond, sorry. But I didn't want to share all of your private information in stream either. Because that's your stuff to share, not mine. Alright, well, Yukiko's at least doing better. Okay. Let's have you use some of these bags as well. Oh. We have to wake him up first. It's true though, knowing you, you'd probably end up saying it eventually anyways, being an overshare. Yeah, I am too. Oh, that does remind me though. I had a bit of an overshare sesh with a guest today. She was kind of oversharing about her work as a veterinarian and how much she loves her cats. And I ended up oversharing a little bit with her too. And she was talking about about one of the rescue cats that she has. And I was like, oh no, it wasn't that. She was talking about this dog that she treated last night. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a warning now. This might be a little hard to hear, especially if you're an animal lover. But, I'm kind of just appalled that this stuff happened. She told me that this dog that was brought into her office last night, somebody broke in to the dog in his guardian's house, or her guardian. The dog in her guardian's house unalived the owner, and then almost unalived the dog, but hit her in her foot. And they had, like, she was so... Oh, shoot. Oh, I've got you out now, Yukiko. He's not ready! But, she was... Like, it was so bad that they actually they ended up having to amputate most of her toes on that foot. And it was just really sad that this happened. You know, not only that, because, like, apparently she was, like, a really loving dog. And even though, like, yeah, she nipped at them a little bit, but, like, she's in pain and she just lost her best friend. So, like, you could kind of understand. You'd be a little nippy, too, if you were in that situation. Especially unable to have any other form of communication. But, it kind of reminded me of this video that I had seen just yesterday. And the video itself was already heartbreaking. This man found this poor defenseless kitten abandoned on the side of the road, covered in dried blue spray paint. Like, they just covered this poor kitten in spray paint, which is very toxic. And he took her to the vet and took care of her. And he eventually, you know, was able to help her get rid of all of the paint and nurse her back to health. And now she's a loving member of his family. Well, I told her about that video, and she told me that apparently that's a thing that happens in Arkansas and is legal there. Apparently, it is perfectly legal in Arkansas to steal animals off the street and like small animals, and they will spray paint them different colors and then set them loose for hunting dogs to train against. And then the hunting dogs will track them down, and they'll even, like, the humans will even compete with each other about whose dog can unalive the most animals of a certain color. Be like, oh yeah, my dog got 3 pink ones. And she, like, apparently this is a thing that is legal in Arkansas. And I'm like, what in the world? My entire step family is a family of hunters, so I'm okay morally with hunting in general, but I don't know a single member of my extended family who would ever be okay with training the dogs like that. And apparently this is just something that people do in Arkansas because it's legal. Hello, James. Welcome. Just some infuriating stories about what heartless humans have done to hurt animals. So if that does make you uncomfortable, then, you know, it's understandable. But, like, I just want to email Jackson Galaxy and ask him to spread awareness about this, because, like, something has to change. Like, some law needs to be passed to make that illegal. Hello, Noah. Welcome. You're thinking about getting in call, but you don't think anyone wants to hear you in pain? Oh, fair. And that's completely up to you, too. Oops, not you. We want Yukiko. Yukiko should have at least one more game in her before she maxes her stats out. Like, that just infuriated me when she told me that. Like, I was already infuriating when I was watching the original video, because Leah was on my lap at the moment, getting pets and being loved on. And then I see this poor kitten just covered in blue paint. And the pain that she's in, while her new guardian is trying to peel the paint off of her and out of her fur, seeing these bald spots form on her body, it was just so sad. Pokemon Legends ZA is on the way this month, so it won't be long. Yep, 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks from today. Ooh, is Yukiko fully done? Is she fully trained? Yay, Yukiko's done! But yeah, like, that video was already bad enough as it was, but then to find out that that's just a thing that happens, like, it breaks my heart. No animal deserves to be treated like that. It's awful. Although, speaking of ZA, I did see this morning that there was a new trailer. It was too close to work, so I didn't get to watch it at the time. And then after I got off of work, I couldn't find it. Hopefully I can find it after I get off of work today. Or not work, but I'm already done with work. Hopefully I can find it after we wrap up stream today. But yeah, I do want to react to that trailer. I'm just glad to know, though, that the quote-unquote final trailer wasn't actually the final trailer. I'm glad they're still giving us trailers, because, like, we still got 2 weeks left to hype the game up. Yes, that also means I got 2 weeks left to find Abomasnow and all the other Shalfas, but I wanted to get this done today so that I could have plenty of time to farm berries. It's gonna be a few more days before we come back, because we gotta wait for the big berries to finish growing. Also, I just realized that these minigames are kind of fitting for you specifically, since in Persona 4 you actually can join the soccer team. Lovely, your fear is back again? Oh, I'm sorry. There weren't any new megas teased? Yeah, but there could still be some new information to learn. If there's nothing interesting, then I probably won't post it, but I still want to check. So if there is something good and interesting to reveal in that, I want to watch it. Alright. There it goes. I hope they do bring this back. That'll actually be kind of cool if they bring back some form of super training or hyper training. Oh, you know what? We also need to figure out what other stat we're gonna put in for you. I mean, electric flying is a really good type. Because we only have to worry about ice, I think. Oh, ice and rock. Ice and rock are his only weaknesses. Alright. Yes, okay. You starting to do more damage. Think if you mod your 2DS, you risk Nintendo finding you? No. That wasn't really a fear or a risk until the Switch. And really, just the Switch too. Nintendo did not crack down anywhere near this hard back in the 3DS days. Like, yes, they would crack down on, like, ROM hacks and stuff, but that was the worst of it. And really, it was only a small handful of Pokemon mods that actually got DMCs. You just wouldn't be able to, like, compete with it, but there aren't really any official competitions anymore with the 3DS. Everything's on the Switch now. Got it. Also, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero reached its 1-year anniversary. They revealed its current roster is 208, but more characters will be dropping in 26. Yeah? I mean, that makes sense. The game's still fairly new. Okay. Let's go ahead and use up this Team Flare bag. So that just makes it... So I'm pretty sure that just speeds up beating up punching bags. Alright, and special attack large. We might put the rest in speed. Make him a fast cannon. Yeah, you should be fine with modding your 2DS. Nintendo's not gonna come after you for it. You just won't be able to put, like, hacked Pokemon into home and stuff. Like, or not home, but bank. Like, if you hacked yourself a Greninja that knows Fire Blast, you wouldn't be able to put that into bank. You would recognize it as being an illegal mon. As for Xenoverse 2, they already had a bunch of content. Yeah, I've heard that game is still going. That they even received some Diamond DLC. I'm like, wow. One of these days, when there's not as much going on with Pokemon, I do kind of want to play through the Xenoverse games because I do enjoy those, and I've got them both on Steam. Come on. Thank you. Ah, how dare you dodge my big shot? Ah! Stop it! Bad medicine. No! Ooh, nice. That was big. Oy vey, Magnezone is annoying. I honestly don't have, like, I have all of the DLC for Xenoverse 1, but I actually don't have all the DLC for Xenoverse 2. I've got some of it, but not all of it. I just wish that you could start a new game on Xenoverse 1 and actually start from the beginning. You can create new characters and they start at level 1, but you can't, like, play through the full story again. You can only replay the actual story missions. But I would love to share the story of Equita Timus with you guys. Like, in its entirety. It's like, I have this entire backstory written for my Xenoverse OC and everything. It's like, basically, she's from Trunks' time. But, you know, from before the androids... Well, like, so she's from Trunks' time. And she grew up, you know, around the same time as Trunks, like she's his age. And when she was little, so she was raised by just her dad. Her mom was killed by the androids. And so, you know, she lived with her dad in hiding. And he had been a historian before the androids attacked. So, you know, he loved to teach her about all this, you know, historical stuff. Well, one day he was showing her, like, he was telling her about the World Martial Arts Tournament, and even showed her, like, some news articles and stuff from it. And she sees a picture of Goku and Krillin at the tournament. And she notices how they're both wearing the same uniform. So her dad tells her that that's because they both have the same martial arts master. And their uniform says that they studied under the Turtle Hermit. Well, she kept that in mind, but one day the androids attacked and she managed to escape, but her father didn't make it. But, like, after they unalived her father, Gohan showed up, and she saw him wearing the same gi as Goku and Krillin. And she puts two and two together and is like, so, students of the Turtle School are able to actually fight the androids. I want to fight the androids. I want to stop them and avenge my parents. So she travels out, she finds out where Master Roshi is, goes to his island, and he doesn't want to train her at first. Oh yeah, I've got tons of OCs. He doesn't want to train her at first, knowing that Gohan is a Saiyan. He's not just any human. The only reason he can fight the androids is because he's human. So he tries to turn her away because, like, you know, she's a little girl. Also, she's too young at the time for him to really perv on. But, you know, even Roshi has standards. But, eventually, like, he's like, okay, listen, I will train you if you make me a promise that you will not go out and search for the androids. I will teach you how to defend yourself, but you are not to go seeking a fight with those androids. So, with her fingers crossed behind her back, she promises. Fully intending to break her promise. So she trains with Roshi for a while, but by the time she finally finishes her training and goes out into the world to actually look for the androids are gone. Nobody's seen them for a while. Roshi kind of delayed her training too. It's like, okay, well, hopefully Gohan will defeat the androids before she finishes her training. So let's kind of take this kind of slow for her. Come up with excuses as to why she's not done training yet. But she doesn't believe that the androids are actually gone. So she's just kind of searching for the androids when suddenly Time Patroller Trunks makes the wish for a strong ally who can help him to protect time, and Shenron ends up summoning her to the Time Nest. And like she does tell them that, you know, she wants to become she'll help them because she wants to become strong enough to defeat the androids. And Trunks just happens to not tell her that he defeated the androids already. So yeah, along the way she figures it out and gets really mad at him for not telling her the truth. Yeah, I've got tons of OCs. I've got my Miraculous OCs, all my Gender Bent Miraculous OCs, as well as there's the AU where my Gender Bent Adrian OC is actually his twin sister. So she's kind of become her own character in that regard. She even gets her own Miraculous. Her Kwami's name is Stella, and the Miraculous is the Silver Eye Miraculous. And it grants her healing powers. Though there are things that she can't heal. She can't heal someone who's been injured by a cataclysm, because that's just too. Because the cataclysm is like the ultimate destruction. She also would not have been able to heal Emily. But like, there are a lot of things that she can heal. She also can't de-akumatize someone with her power. You still have to destroy the object. I think we still got a little bit more wiggle room with this. But she can heal spells. So like, for example, when Lila got akumatized into a chameleon, if she had found Adrian, she could have woken him up with her power. Although I don't think she would have ended up de-transforming Lila. I think she would have just woken Adrian up. Or like, if someone's under some kind of mind wash spell. Like when Maledictator hit Cat Noir and turned him into made him think he was an actual cat, she could have healed that. Like, I had to put a lot of effort to make sure that it was balanced. Alright. Let's see if how close you are to being done. I imagine he should be very close. That's looking pretty close to the middle there. Nope, still got some room. Okay. Use this one then. Your proudest OC currently is the one where you made a goth version of you. But changes for the better as the P5 story progresses. You adopt Josie and date Makoto. Okay. I was wondering how long he was going to take. Okay, you special attack is maxed. Time to go for speed. Turn him into a speed demon. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Alright, Noivern, you are a lot less annoying. He just goes for a straight stream. Alright. Let's go ahead and also give him all these bags, too. Suppose I could speed up. You don't have to worry about getting permission for speed up since this is prep streams. Oh, and Lowell did say that there is no limit to the prep streams, so we can do as many prep streams as we need to. Alright, really nice if we could get a double up bag. That would be huge. Alright. Don't need to go crazy with the... There we go. It's only when he starts shooting at us that we need to start dodging. Like that! You can imagine Makoto would want to remind someone that just because your OC's family never wanted him doesn't mean he's unwanted. Aww. Yeah, I've also got a Cardcaptor Sakura fanfiction where all of my oldest OCs are from. Because, like, my fanfiction goes on to the next generation. And, like, that's where my favorite characters are at, is, like, Sakura and Shaoran's kids and their generation. But, like, their oldest is a girl named Hana, who ends up becoming the next master of the cards. But, and then she also has her younger brother, Seiru. Hana and Seiru are like two of my favorite OCs. So Hana's actually a bit of a tomboy. She takes more after her dad than her mom. But she's also a bit insecure about her tomboyishness. Because, like, you know, she's into martial arts, she's pretty strong. Like, she can fight. But, like, because of, you know, her brash nature and her strength, people don't really think of her as being super feminine. And, like, they'll make comments and stuff about how she's not very feminine. So she can be kind of insecure about that. She also gets a little insecure about not being like her mom and, you know, not feeling like she could ever be as strong as her mom. Even though she's plenty strong as she is. And then Seiru, like, Hana is very, very protective of her younger siblings. Like, she will say that she is the oldest sibling. Like, she's the big sister, so it's her job to look after her siblings. But part of that comes from her little brother, Seiru, who's the middle child. And when Seiru was young, he was very shy. Like, he's still kind of shy, but he's, like, in a different way. Like, he actually got bullied a lot as a kid. And Hana used to, like, whenever she would find out that Seiru was being bullied, like, she would rush over there and get into fights with his bullies. But that just made the bullying worse, because it's like, oh, you're not a man, you have to, are you gonna cry for your big sister? But that ended up making him kind of resent her a little bit. Because, like, you know, because it just made it worse. And one day, he just kind of snapped at her and told her that he didn't want her help anymore, to leave him alone. And eventually the bullying did die down a bit, but, like, he basically just learned to ignore it instead of, like, he used to be a crybaby as a kid, but he's no longer that same crybaby. Now he just kind of is like, whatever. Like, you're not worth my time. Like, if I ignore you, then it's better than if I were to cry. If I cry, it's gonna get worse. If I ignore you, it's at least not as bad. Was the mentality. But, like, he never really talked to Hana about it, because, you know, they're very small children. And eventually he just started pushing her away. OC character developments are the best. That's because we don't have corporations telling us what we can and can't do with our stories. Like, he eventually started pushing Hana away. To the point where they're, like, always at each other's throats. He heard his uncle Toya call their mom a monster one time. And it's like, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna start calling my sister a monster. But then there's also their youngest sibling, Nadeshiko, who's named after Sakura's mother. And she's basically Sakura 2.0, except that she is more confident than Sakura was. Like, if anything, she's the most mentally stable out of all three of the siblings. Like, she's totally okay with people taking care of her. She is a little bit spoiled, because again, she's the youngest. And she doesn't mind receiving attention all the time. But she can also be a bit naive, but she does still understand, like, she can be more naive when she's younger, but, you know, as she grows up, she's like, yeah, I understand this is happening and that it's kind of serious, but everyone else is so sad and I just want everyone to be happy. And I'm probably never going to be able to tell the full story, but, like, a lot of stuff happened, like, I call this story Cardcaptor Chronicles, and a lot of stuff happened, like, during the time when Sakura and Shalron were growing up, that affects the stuff that happens, as Hana and her siblings are growing up. Like, I had this whole story arc that was, like, kind of inspired by Jackie Chan Adventures. If you can't tell that I'm a 90s kid already. But, in Jackie Chan Adventures, they had these talismans with the 12 zodiac animals on them, and each talisman had its own special power. Well, I ended up kind of bringing that in to Cardcaptor Chronicles. Especially with, there was a season of Jackie Chan Adventures where the powers kind of left the talismans and entered into their corresponding animals. So I had this idea of having these zodiac animals that, you know, they all have these special powers, and when one dies, they reincarnate into another animal. Well, they reincarnate into another animal of that, you know. So, like, the dog will, when it dies, will reincarnate into another dog. And they have pretty much the same powers as the Jackie Chan talismans. Gotta lay down. Okay, no worries. I hope you feel better, Nixie. You rest well. But, there was... I never even came up with a name for this woman. She's just the villain. But this woman, ends up, like, is, like, looking for the zodiac animals, trying to gain their powers. Because you have to find the first 11 in order to find the dragon. And the dragon is, like, the most powerful one, and she wanted to absorb their powers for herself. Well, Sakura gets kind of dragged into it because she unknowingly ends up adopting the dog from the Zodiac, a little puppy that she names Blossom. Because, you know, Sakura, Cherry Blossom. And while she's walking Blossom, this woman attacks her and tries to... She doesn't know why she wants the dog, just she does want her dog. And Shalron manages to figure out that, you know, the whole thing with the Zodiac powers and stuff. And they decide that, you know, they need to protect these animals. Mainly Sakura makes this decision. Sakura decides that they need to protect these animals. So, they, you know, they go around trying to find the different animals so that they can protect her, but ultimately fail each time. Up until the dragon. And the dragon's power is discovered in these ruins that her father Fujitaka is excavating because he's an archaeologist. I mean, he's an archaeology teacher, but he also goes on expeditions in the original series, so... But, oh wait, no, it wasn't because of that. They were on a school trip. Basically, it's an archaeology trip that's kind of led by her father. Where they're, like, you know, exploring these, old ruins and stuff safely. And learning about archaeology. Well, it's there that Sakura senses the dragon. And it turns out that the dragon is not just the dragon from the Zodiac, but is also one of 12 dragons, or not 12, one of 6 dragons with special elemental powers. And that's what the woman was really after. She wanted those 6 dragons. Well, they managed to defeat her, and the dragon, who's the dragon of fire, sees that senses that Sakura is a good person, and asks her to take on his power for herself, and ends up residing inside of the fiery card. And then throughout, like, the next couple of arcs, she gradually finds the rest of the 6 dragons. So there's fire, water, thunder, wind, earth, and wood. Yeah, those were the 6. And they end up residing in the corresponding cards: fiery, watery, windy, thunder, woody, and earthy. And that was a really fun arc. And they kind of just become like the guardians, like secondary guardians to the cards that Sakura can only call, like Sakura can only call upon their power, but sometimes they'll actually appear to her and be like, "Hey, we have some information for you. Allow us to dump some expedition on you." Or exposition, sorry. It's like, "Hey, we have some exposition for you." Yeah, it was really fun making that story. You remember imagining your dialogue with your OCs and Makoto being like, "Why don't you understand? I hate socializing." Makoto would say, "Because that's not family. They were selfish and failed as parents." Yeah. Sounds like she's his rock. Funny thing is that Fishy and I also have, like, another fanfiction that we've written together that also uses the same OCs from Cardcaptor Chronicles, but it's a Little Mermaid fanfiction, so it's all under the sea. But we kind of took some inspiration from another series by the same mangaka as Cardcaptor Sakura, called Tsubasa Chronicle, where in every universe there exist the same people with the same faces and same souls, but they live different lives. And we kind of took inspiration from that to allow us to reuse all of our OCs in this story. But they're also not related to the same people as before. You got those C despised socializing at first? Yeah? That sounds like a goth. Oh, you was so close to being done. Can't believe we're almost halfway done with stream, too. Not quite, but almost there. Ow. Gotcha. Like, I have written some truly heartbreaking backstories for my OCs. Like, in Journey of the Heart, oh my gosh, Hana's backstory will make you cry. So, like, her father kind of left her and her mother when she was, like, really little. So she had to listen to her mom crying a lot because she was alone, having to take care of Hana by herself. Her parents are not Sakura and Sharon in this, by the way. She doesn't have any siblings or anything. And one day, her mom basically, like, at one point her mom starts leaving for like days on end. And she'll come back, but then one day she comes home and says, Hana, we need to go. And basically just takes Hana and they start swimming away. But then, all of a sudden, she stops, like, on the side of the street, and tells Hana to stay there and wait for her. To be a good girl and just wait for her to come back. And mind you, this isn't Atlantica. This takes place in a kingdom that we made up called Arcticana, so it's in the Arctic, so it is very cold. And Hana just sits there waiting for her mom to come back. First for an hour, then a few more hours, then a day, then a week, and she's just... Oh wait, are we done? Oh, we're done. Nice, okay. I guess we can put the rest in HP. That's just a small bag though, so... And eventually, like, she realizes that her mom is just not coming back for her, but she's so cold and hungry that she just can't move anymore. And then this merman swims up to her and wraps her with a blanket, and she just kind of passes out. And he takes her home, lets her warm up, gives her some food, and finds out that she's all alone. And it turns out that he is actually the captain of the Royal Guard, Yoshizuki. And he ends up adopting her. Well, because of everything that happened with her parents, Hana just kind of closes herself off to the world, with Yoshizuki being the only one that she trusts. So he's the only one that she'll open up to and will actually trust and talk to. Everyone else she's really cold towards. And she ends up taking after him and becomes a guard herself. But there's superstition in Arcticana that if there's a mermaid on the battlefield, bad things are going to happen. That it's bad luck for there to be a mermaid on the battlefield. Very sexist, very superstitious. Oh wait, we've got Kanji with us. We could just train him there. Well, she wants to prove that that superstition is just that, and that she's not going to cause trouble. But then, during her very first battle, she ends up being attacked, and her adoptive father saves her and sacrifices his life to save her, which kind of makes things worse. Eventually, she transfers to Akua, which is where the main story takes place, and becomes captain of the guard there, where it's a lot more peaceful. Okay, Kanji, it's your turn. Alright. So these are attack bags. We're gonna raise Kanji's attack now. Yeah, and eventually she learns to open up to others, and even falls in love with someone. And if Fishy and I ever do end up telling that story, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but... But yeah, Hana is my one OC that I basically love to torture. I know that sounds bad, but it's true, so... Yeah. In my experience, the more attached you are to an OC, the more you tend to torture them narratively. It's like, it's character development, alright? Oh, I never noticed that you could actually zoom in with the... Oh, that's cool. I did not know that you could zoom in with the arrow keys. Okay, Kanji should be able to handle the strong one, I guess. Do I know why your Gotho C chooses to adopt Josie? Well, yeah, this is your favorite character. It didn't surprise me at all to see that. Also, water break. I need a cough drop too. I think I'm getting a sinus infection again. But you know, if I'm gonna get sick, now's probably the best time to do it. After the Kalos hunt, but before ZA. Guys, this is Melentos Ghost. Oh. Well, that's cute. I mean, I'm sure Josie would be fine. I'm sure Josie was fine after Mementos disappeared. Because if he really does live in the sea of the collective unconscious, then I'm sure it doesn't really affect him that much. Alright. Let's do this! Alright, Kanji. Time to show Haxorus who's the real man! Well, yeah, I mean, it's your story, so you can do whatever you want. Kanji's about to fight like a man. He does have the most manpower and girl power out of the entire investigation team. Oh, leave me on mine. Alright. What other stat should we raise for Kanji? Maybe his HP or his defenses? He is quad weak to fighting, so maybe we should raise his physical defense. We'll probably raise a little bit of his special defense, but I think we're going to focus more on his physical defense. Alright. And there we go. Let's go ahead and drop a save, too. Wait a minute, do we have any Hondu? Yeah, we should have plenty of Hondu berries. Let's grab some Hondu berries and give those to Kanji. He shouldn't need a lot, but he does have some... Okay, there we go. Special attack can't go lower. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and see about putting some in his in his defense. Alright. Nice! I was worried I was gonna miss that super shot there. Oh yeah, there we go. He's your favorite for sure? Yeah. Yeah, one of these days I would like to get back to what if Adrian had a twin sister, so I can do more with Adriana. Now that I've got my new method of recording that makes editing easier, I might be able to find the motivation to actually work on it. Because, like, it went pretty well with the Marinette, ZA team video that I did. And, okay. So yeah, that's all we got right now. Phantom Thief outfit takes a lot of inspiration from Virgil on Devil May Cry. No. I never watched that show. The only Virgil I'm familiar with is Virgil Hawkins. Got it. Nice. We popped that balloon. Okay. And if we can finish Kanji today, I would like to go ahead and train at Toshiro as well. We might go through Victory Road next time. Nice. Actually, maybe we could zoom in on this. He isn't really attacking us with balloon bots. Or, not balloon bots, he is a balloon bot. He's not really attacking us with soccer balls, so... Virgil in a nutshell, basically he wants power to defeat his twin brother Dante. That power can't protect anything? Ah. That sounds familiar. Gosh, I can't think of it right now, but I know there was a character from a show I watched once that had a similar mindset. Like, I want power so I can protect those I care about. Alright, since Golem isn't really hitting us back, let's go ahead and get in closer to him. Oh, we can't get in closer. Oh, wait, that's how. Okay. Oh, okay. Haha. Take that, Golem. Alright. Yeah, another one of my OCs that I really like is actually a past OC. So, like, he lived more in the days of Chloe Reed, the creator of the Chloe cards that Sakura collects in the show. And so this kid is named Daijozo. That's the name of my OC is Daijozo. And he was actually Chloe Reed's apprentice. But before any of that, Daijozo has a very strong connection with the spirits. So like the spirits are kind of drawn to him, and he's been able to see spirits since a very young age. But he is also an orphan. He grew up in an orphanage, and no one really believed him that there were spirits around. So he kind of closed himself off. So, to the point where, like, his only friends were the spirits. Oh, got a small attack bag. Okay. Take that. But then one day, Chloe Reed found him. And Daijozo could see Chloe talking to spirits and was like, hey, you see them too. And Chloe kind of is like, that's right, I'm a sorcerer. And to which Daijozo's like, will you train me? No one else believes me that these exist. You're the only other person who can see them. And Chloe, on a whim, is just like, yeah, sure, it could be fun to train somebody. So Chloe ends up taking Daijozo back to England, where Daijozo ends up meeting another OC, Jin. And Jin is actually an adopted OC. I used to have this other friend back in the DeviantArt days who made his own Cardcaptor Sakura fanfiction that is now basically canon to Cardcaptor Chronicles, where Chloe's estranged younger brother Jin had created his own set of cards but these cards were using dark magic. And when Chloe found out about that, he confronted his brother and ended up unaliving him. And then the cards, because they no longer had a master to draw their power from, ended up becoming what Chloe would call chaos cards. Well, in my story, before Jin actually finished his set of cards, Jin ended up becoming more attached to Daijozo than Chloe did, even though Chloe is technically Daijozo's adoptive father. So when Jin did finish his cards, like he'd been telling Dojozo about them. So Daijozu like actually like kind of thought, oh, these cards sound really cool, because there's the harvest card, which would help with harvesting crops and stuff. And then there's the industry card, which is like to, you know, help with infrastructure and stuff, you know, basically making people's lives easier with these cards. But Jin's ultimate goal was to create the life card. And in Tsubasa's Chronicle, it's confirmed that the Clo-Reed in Clo Country, who is Princess Sakura's quote-unquote father, is not actually her father, but rather the Clo-Reed from Cardcaptor Sakura, who made Sakura's cards. And the main antagonist of that series, Wong Fu, I believe his name was? Or no, Fei Wong. Fei Wong Reed is actually a part of, is actually a being born from Clo's strong magical power. That has just grown so strong that even Clo can't fully control it anymore. So when the dimensional witch Yuko passed away, and you meet her in Tsubasa's sister series, Holic, when she passed away, Clo was so so sad from her passing that he wished that she wouldn't go, and because of his strong magic, his magic was so strong, and his desire for Yuko to stay alive was so strong, that he ended up freezing her in time and created Fei Wong. And Fei Wong's only goal is to find a way to bring Yuko back. Well, in my story, Jin also is trying to find a way to bring Yuko back, and his method is to use the life card once he finishes it. Well, Clo finds out about this and is like, hey, that's dark magic. You can't bring someone back to life with magic. That's not how magic works. A life once lost can never be reborn. Yes, I made Fei Wong, but I didn't mean to make Fei Wong, and now he's causing havoc in these other worlds, trying to bring her back. And they ended up getting into a fight, and Clo won. But the Jin cards no longer had a master, so they became dead cards, and Clo renamed them the Chaos cards. And some of Jin's other creations also became corrupted when he passed as well, which Clo ended up renaming that as well. He had this elixir that was intended to reform the wicked, which, you know, again, has its own, like, very morally gray implications. But when he passed, that basically became a corrupted version of itself. So instead of turning evil people good, it turns good people evil. So Clo renamed it the Elixir of Fire. And Daijozo didn't really, like, agree with Clo renaming everything, but he still kind of understood everything. So but Clo was more focused on stopping Fei Wong, that when he went to Clo Country and kind of abandoned Daijozo and left the cards for Sakura, Daijozo's like, okay, well, Clo's doing that, but I want to find a way to revive the Jin cards, because, you know, I can connect with the spirits of these cards and I feel how much pain they're in. I want to find a way to revive them. So he goes to Yuko at her new, now, shop that she can use to grant wishes, which again is from the manga. and he asks her for a way to bring the Jinn cards back, the Chaos cards back to life as the Jinn cards. Yeah, it's an interesting idea that you had, Fighter. But, so, like, it was such an immensely powerful wish, and Yuko can only grant a wish if the proper price is paid, but some wishes have such steep prices that they cannot and should not be paid. And the price of Daijozo's wish was too strong for her to grant. So the only way that but he insisted that he wants his wish to be granted, and he doesn't care what he has to do to see it through. Just like, okay, in order for your wish to be granted, you're going to have to sacrifice more time than what you have left. But if you reincarnate, then you can give up, you can use some of your time left from your reincarnation. You'll lose all of the time you have left right now, and then you'll reincarnate, but you won't have all of your memories. You will lose every happy memory that you have of Chloe Reed. And you will still have to give up time after you've reincarnated. So he's like, okay, you know, fine. That's the price that I have to pay. I'll pay it. So his life ends right then and there. And he's reborn in Sakura's time. And... sorry. Golem. So, after he's reborn, he no longer has the memories... you know, he no longer has his happy memories of living with Chloe Reed. And now thinks that Chloe just mercilessly, straight up unalived Jin for no reason at all. So he blames Chloe Reed for everything. And decides that he hates him. And then... and he believes that he reincarnated to get back the Chloe cards. So he attacks Sakura and tries to take the Sakura cards from her. But during the final battle, he's like, hey, you know, part of me realizes that this isn't actually your fault, so I don't want to unalive you, but you're not giving me much of a choice. So instead, I'm going to trap you in this other dimension. Well, the other dimension has its own beings behind it. And the ruler of that dimension did not appreciate what Daijozo was doing. Did not appreciate at all that he would trap this innocent girl in this world. So he instead is like, you know what? How about you and your boyfriend do these trials real quick, and if you pass my trials, I'll let you go. And they pass the trials, and he's like, okay, I can see that you both have good hearts, so let me send you both back, and I'm gonna punish the one who sent you here. So the deity basically sends them back home and pulls Daijozo into this realm. And time is kind of finicky in that world. Basically, time goes as fast or as slow as the deity there wants it to go, in comparison to, like, the real world. So by the time Daijozo manages to find his way out of that world, it's 20 years later. And Sakura and Shaoran are grown up with kids, and now Hana's got the Sakura cards. So he's like, oh, okay, well, now I've got to attack this child, but I don't like that I'm stuck in a child's body right now, so let me magically change my body so that I look like I'm as old as her parents. But, like, physically, he's still he is actually still, like, he hasn't aged at all, so he is still technically a child. He's still the same age as Hana. I mean, he's like a year or two older than her, but, like, he's still her age. But that also just bothers him, thus being the same age as her. So that's why he aged himself up. But, throughout everything that happened, like in the final battle between Hana and Daijoso, and by this point, she and Seiru finally made up as well. After they defeat him, he reverts back to his original form, being the age of a child. And it's like, wait, you're a child? But him being trapped in that world was also part of his price as well. Oh, Kanji, wake up. Like, that was also part of his time price that he had to pay. But he's still not quite done paying it off. He still has a few more years left to pay that off. But he doesn't even remember that he has that price to pay. So Ariel, who's now living in Tomoeda, I shipped him with Tomoyo, so he and Tomoyo are married with a kid of their own. But Ariel, being the reincarnation of Chloe Reed, is like, hey, you know, I am not Chloe Reed, but I still have his memories, and I feel like this, you know, this isn't completely his fault. So, you know, so he basically kind of takes responsibility for Daijoso. He isn't able to go scot-free, because at this point everybody knows about magic, so basically Daijoso ends up getting locked up in a juvenile detention facility. But with these magical wristbands that Ariel created with the help of the Lee clan to subdue Daijoso's magic so he can no longer use any of his magic. And when the next enemy appears, Hana's very suspicious. So she goes to the detention center to, quote, visit him, but rather to accuse him of having something to do with it. And Daijoso's like, are you really this stupid? I can't do anything with these things on my wrists. What, did Keroberos not teach you fortune-telling? Here, do this, tell the future, and that's how you find out who's after you. And Hana starts thinking, maybe he's not so bad after all because he helped me. She kind of goes back to visit him every so often. Which annoys him like heck. But they eventually, like, he won't admit it, but, like, they do eventually kind of start having feelings for each other. Again, because of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff, he is still the same age as her. But, then Jin, or at least Jin's spirit, who has transformed into a lycanthrope and renamed himself Lycon, it comes back and is like, hey, that's Chloe Reed's daughter. I want her to pay the price for what Chloe did to me. Basically, you know, talking about Renee, Ariel, and Tomoyo's daughter. Because they see as Ariel as being Chloe Reed. They won't acknowledge the fact that he's not Chloe Reed. Like, hey, that's Chloe Reed's daughter. And she could pay the price for what Chloe did. And become the new master of my Chaos cards. Can't tell if he's done it or not. And he uses the elixir of fire to sort of force her into it. And then he finds out about Daijoso, and he's like, hey there, kiddo. You were always on my side. How about you help me out here? How about I get those things off of you, and you help me, and we could both take revenge against Chloe and his successors. But by now, Daijoso's like, I don't really have as much of a grudge against them. My grudge is against Chloe. and I've already given up on the cards, and I kind of had this thing for Hana. But I also recognize that you are going to hurt them no matter what. So let me just pretend to be on your side. Oh, you want to make Hana the other Chaos card captor. Actually, you know, what about her brother? You know, her brother seems like a good candidate. Because he knew that Hana having both the Hana cards, they're the Hana cards at this point, and also the Chaos cards would actually put too much of a strain on her and the Hana cards, and could lead to her passing, would lead to like some really bad stuff for her. So he was trying to protect her. And it looks like Kanji is finally done. Alright, so let's go get Toshiro out. Alright. No, not deposit. We want to do organize. There we go. Alright. Toshiro. Let's go ahead and swap you with Kanji. And we'll go back to the berry farm as well. Oh! We got some weeds. Pull those. Is that everything? Okay, good. This is why I want to do this at the berry field, so that we can keep an eye on everything. Alright, Toshiro. Oh, Chihaya needs to get rid of that attack power too, but we don't have any Kelpsy berries left. Oh, we also need to train up Tanaka as well. Okay. So, Toshiro. Looks like we've already done a little bit of training with him. Let's see here. Oh, wait, no, Toshiro's done. Okay, I didn't realize he was done already. Well, that works. So I guess Tanaka is all that's left then. So we were raising his defenses. Yeah, wake up, Tanaka. It's almost time for your show. Alright. You don't need a special attack. Yeah, we're gonna raise him the same way that we raised Yumi. Focusing on defense and HP. Alright. Now, he still doesn't have a lot of stats, so let's come out here and fight Tentacruel a few times. Anyway, Daijozo, without letting Lycon know, was actually kind of just on their side. Like, he was on Hana and her friend's side. And Hana at first was like really mad, like, how dare you do this to my brother? How dare you get him involved? Oh, Lycon wanted me? Well, good. Let him... If he wants me, let him have me. As long as you... It's like, how dare you put my brother in danger? But, Dijosa was just kind of secretly, working against Lycon while making him think that he was on his side. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it here, fighter. And eventually, he does actually, manage to betray Lycon. Like, it doesn't solve everything, but he does manage to destroy Lycon for good. Because, like, a big part of his goal was to put Jin's soul to rest. Because he knew the only reason Lycon existed was because, you know, Jin wasn't able to be at peace. Hey. Tentacruel. Hold still. There we go. Well, I appreciate that, Fire, but that does kind of cross into flirting territory, so... Like, I hope that you are able to find someone that makes you happy one day, but... You know, please be aware that sometimes that can come across the wrong way. Alright. So Naka might be able to go ahead and do, like, the big one. This one's for Galgi. Yeah, I do understand that. Just be careful, because sometimes that stuff can come across the wrong way. Hey, hold still. Galgi, oh my gosh. You are definitely more work than Golem was. I mean, it's still not bad, though. Ow. Dodge! There! Not you! I was talking to Toshiro. How dare you dodge me? There we go. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, let's use up some of these bags. Alright, and there we go. Alright. Gosh, I can't believe Junpei's the one with the record on this one. Junpei was like the first one to die as well. Ah. Okay. Oh, dang it, Tricalci. Got it. All right. Classic Stupe. He actually did pretty good. Like, he only died because he lost a cage match. Alright. I think this is probably good for his special defense. Let's put some into physical defense, too. Oh wait, I saw a weed. Go and pluck that. You see join Chidori? True. Alright. Physical defense. We'll get this nice and boosted, and then we'll put the rest in HP. Because he's our toxic stall. Ah, dang it. Haha. Oh, jeez. That's a big ball. Okay. Come on. Yes, there we go. Alright. Yes. Haha. Nice try, sucker. It's appreciated, fighter. Alright. Guess it's not a whole lot, but we can still use it. Alright. Haha! Perfect. Alright, we just go up and down from this spot here. Nope, okay. We do have to... Okay, it's not... They do move every time. Alright. Alright, Golem. And, okay, good. Middle one. Alright, well, sleep well, fighter. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Another small bag. Come on, give me some good bags. Why does it look like defense isn't even growing any? Alright, Golem Balloon. There we go, okay. Nice try, sucker! Gotcha! Alright. Ooh, it looks like our shots are doing a bit more now, too. We're doing 74 instead of... or 72 instead of 69. Yes! Yes! Victory! I do wish it would stop giving me so many small bags, though. Like, these are only worth 1 point. At least the meters moved a bit. Oh, another defense bag, looks like. Yes! Of course, now we get a large bag. Hey, Meg! Welcome! This is not collab today. This is prep stream, so we're not collabing with anyone for a while. So I actually am able to talk to chat today. Do you have to go to sleep now? Yes, Spider, you need sleep. You're a student. You need to be rested for school. You need sleep. Sleep is important. Yes! Okay, good. My shot's hit. Alright. Yes! Okay. Hoi! There we go. Alright. About halfway through. Why do I keep getting those small bags? Come on! Give me the large ones! Or at least medium! These are worth literally 1 point. Now give me something good, jeez! Alright, Golem. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, nice. Our race shots are doing 25 now. Oh, jeez. We got hit. Woo! There we go. Now that's how you dodge. Right, Mr. Piccolo? Fighter, go to sleep. Fighter, if you're still in chat and in the next 5 minutes, if you're not in bed, if you're not logged off and going to bed, Meg has permission to bonk you. She's gonna bonk you, and then you have to go to bed. Yes. Go to bed. You need sleep. He's a college student. You need your sleep. Oh yes, I knew the big one's coming up. How dare you dodge those?
I will not hesitate to shoot them, just like how I do with spies sometimes.
Fighter, your alt account will get bonked too, and your alt account will get bonked hard. Your alt account would get bonked a lot harder than your main account would. Go to sleep.
I will just like how I do with spies sometimes.
Yes. Hey, good night, Fighter. Oh my gosh, stop giving me the small bags! Why do you hate me, game? We just want to get Tanaka's defenses up. So he can toxic stall properly.
I think it's Stolen's fault.
Yeah, he is gonna be... Toshiro's gonna be quite the monster, though. Between Toxic... We caught him holding the black sludge. So he's got healing. And then also... We made sure that he had a healing move as well. And I think he's got evasion too.
There you go.
Finally. It's not a large, but at least it's not small.
True. And you said Toshiro instead of Tanaka.
Oh, yeah. Toshiro's already trained up. And I can't wait to get to Tactica.
I know.
Alright, so that's all of our bags. And we still got work to do. This defense is at least getting better. Oh, Dilquan, welcome. You saw my stream and you recommended? Well, welcome. I hope I said your name right. We are doing super training right now because I am taking part in an 8-person Cagelocke. And we are getting ready for the Elite Four. So we are training up our team's stats.
It was 8 until someone dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Fingers had to drop out. I think it was for health stuff.
Probably.
Actually, I don't think he specified, but it was also a personal reason sort of thing. Like, don't cry.
Fine. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Like, don't cry, just accept that it happened. Sort of thing. But, yeah, once we defeat the Elite Four, we're gonna have a 7-way, basically, like, a league. So, like, it's basically a 7-person tournament to decide who the winner is. We have not won a single cage match, but we've also thrown a lot of them to protect our higher level, like, our more powerful Pokemon.
Oh, nice. Large bags this time.
Yes. Fighter chats a lot. Yeah. Which, you know, is fine. I'm fine with people who only chat a little bit, chat a lot, or even just lurk and don't chat at all. All is appreciated.
Yes.
There is no one right way to enjoy a live stream.
Whichever way is comfortable.
Yep.
See, when I saw the Kid State part, and I'm like, oh, is you can let me in VC or not?
Yeah.
So that's why I put the warning in chat. Because I wasn't for sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm in this server and not Lawl's server for the Cage State server.
Ah. Okay.
No, I told him that alt accounts get bonked way harder. So he told... Yeah.
Well.
Like, for his own good, we told him that, you know, if he didn't go to bed soon, he's gonna get bonked. We'll make him go to bed. He's like, oh, I'll just come in an alt. Ah, it's gonna get bonked a lot harder. Go to bed bonks are gentle. Ah, another small one. Ooh, what's that? We got a strength bag. We can do more damage to Golem. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, it's just that he's in school and he needs to be able to go to bed at a decent time. As much as we appreciate people being here, we also want people to take care of themselves. The bonk booping Rockruff.
I don't know who else is CC. You. Oh, backwards. Yeah.
Yes! Give me the big one! Ooh. Ah, dang it. Ah! Stop bugging me! There we go. Sit down, Golem!
Defeat it and stuff, and it just makes that weird noise. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. Dickwan. Or Dilquin. I'm butchering his name probably. Or their name.
Wait a minute. That is
What?
Fighter. You are Fighter! You're in the Discord server under that same username.
Spider? Really?
Fighter? We told you. Alt accounts get bonked way harder.
Goodbye.
Go to bed!
I did the 24-hour poop. I don't mess around.
Mm-hmm.
You can understand if it's like bedtime with background noise, but still, go to bed.
Yes. Out of chat is bedtime. I do actually sometimes put YouTube videos on when I'm going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mainly just do Reddit stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, because I have to turn my TV off before I go to bed. Because otherwise it's just way too hot in here. Fighter, bed. Now. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to lay your sleepy head. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. Alright, let's put the rest in HP. Oh, I know this song! Hush now, quiet now, time to lay your sleepy head. Say hush now, quiet now, time to go to bed. Thank you, sweetie. Now, drift in, off to sleep, like leave yesterday behind you. Drift in, off to sleep, let the sun can find you. Hush now, quiet now, lay your sleepy head. Say hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. Ow! It's like Sweetie Belda is the exact opposite of a lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Wait, Lord. You knocked that off. Ow.
What do the purple ones do?
They're mini-bots. And they attack you regularly with smaller soccer balls.
Oh. Spider? I'm sorry. But go to bed.
Oops. No. No, HP. There we go. That's what we want. We want HP.
Yes.
Alright, Tanaka. Let's do this! Yeah, they also just kind of get in the way, too.
Just when you're trying to
Yeah.
attack them.
And you can take the time out to actually destroy them as well.
But there's no point of doing that, so it's gonna waste more time.
Yeah, because you... Like, it can be useful. I just prefer to... Yeah, because they'd also respawn, too. So it's like, they're not gone forever. Gotcha! Alright, HP bags. Let's see here. Do we have... Oh, why do you keep... Oh, okay, at least they're medium. I'll give you that. They're medium. It's fine. Alright. Toshiro is almost done.
Tanaka.
Tanaka. I don't know why I keep saying Toshiro. Tanaka's almost done.
Okay. Well, they both start with T, so I can give you that.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Hey. Da 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 da. Hey. Da 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 da. I really hope they have the Tanaka Amazing Commodity segments in P4 dubbed. That would be really cool. Like, granted, you know, they would have to have the Tanaka voice actor read through every alternate version of the products that they sell, but it would still be fun. Yeah. That many bots.
Yeah. Koromaru, is he gonna be in Persona Q2 or no?
Koromaru? Yeah. In Q2? Yeah. I was talking about Persona 4 Revival.
Yep, I know. Because I can't wait to see my puppers.
Yes. Such a good puppers.
Yes. I wonder how Mona's gonna act. That's what I'm worried.
I mean, he's not a cat.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Koromaru doesn't know that.
Well, Koro-chan's a good boy. Koro-chan wouldn't chase a cat.
Just Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy eats his food. A little glutton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild card.
Oh my goodness. Oi!
What's that? That was a big ball.
That was a big ball. That hurt. That hurt.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, that one hurt.
Yes. It'll work.
Got him. Yeesh. Alright. Another medium bag.
Another medium.
Oops, no, not that. HP. Tanaka is going to be extremely bulky. He is going to help us with toxic stalls. I just wish we could teach him toxic spikes.
Pretty sure it learns by level up, but I don't know what level.
He already passed the level before we caught him.
You don't have hard skills, so that doesn't help either.
Yeah. If we find any hard skills on Victory Road, we will definitely go that route. Or if we manage to find the TN for toxic spikes.
That'd be amazing.
It would. Alright. Alright. Oh, a large bag. Yes! Alright, let's use up some of these bags. Oh my gosh, we got small, then medium, then large. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Float like a butterfree, sting like a bee drill. Alright, now for the medium. And we might as
There's
well...
no, like, extra large bags, are there?
What?
There's no, like, extra large or extra large?
No.
Or extra small?
It's only the 3 sizes. Ooh, double up bag! Ooh, yes, 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 yes. This could be it then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Naka is gonna be a powerhouse.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not about being a powerhouse, it's about being a tank. You is the powerhouse.
I know.
Chihaya is the powerhouse.
It can be bulky, got border.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Travis, but that's real evil.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that was a good round. We gotta get a large bag from that, right?
If we don't, I'm gonna cry.
Well, didn't top him off. Oh, it's just medium.
Oh.
Man, I did so well there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He didn't get topped off either, so let's go one more round.
Yep. I'm guessing Leo's still adjusting without Rena.
Yeah. Last night I ordered groceries, and after the grocery person drops everything off at the door, Leo just starts sitting in the window crying, like he's upset that it wasn't Rena. It's like, there was someone at the door and it wasn't my auntie!
Jeez. Lord, chill.
Chillax, dude! Hi, Monkey Butt.
You heard us talk about him.
His ears were burning. Small! Small! Why you gotta give me a small bag? Come on! Alright, so this one...
And that should top it off for Mr. Tanaka.
I don't think it will. If it was if that small one had been large, I'm pretty sure that would have done it, but yeah. This one might, though.
Neat.
Shoot back! Get the giant Waylord!
If we get a large bag for this.
Oh, Neomon.
Is he whining again?
No, he's giving kisses.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. Big ball.
He does that.
There we go. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I think I still see a sliver there.
Yes. That's definitely beginning to top him off.
Yeah, he's not fully trained, but this will definitely do it. Alright, speed through that. And there we go! Fully trained! Alright. That is our team almost fully trained. We still need more Kelpsie berries to reduce Yukiko and Chihaya's physical attack. And Toshiro should be, like, actually trained up. I suppose we could train up Shinji. Well, technically we can also, we do have a little bit of room to reduce Toshiro's physical attack. But Yu is fully trained.
Not fully trained.
Yeah.
Or trained.
I'm honestly wishing I had done less, I'd planned... Well, I guess we only left ourselves 2 Kelpsie berries, so we'll be planning more next time. Alright. With a little bit of time left, let's go ahead and... Probably could use a bit more money. I mean, getting ourselves lots of money will ensure that we've got plenty of money for healing items. So let's fill this other let's fill these 3 fields on the right here with choppleberries.
Yep.
And then we'll go sell all of our choppleberries after this.
Yeah, leftover.
Yep. We're gonna be rolling in the money. Money, money, money. Money.
Water. Don't forget to water your berries too.
Yep. I plant the whole row and then I do this. Just holding it down the left key will cause me to water the entire row. It's faster this way.
Yep.
Oops. There we go.
Oh. Is
I button mashed too much.
Loafer upside down, like sideways?
What?
Loafer is sleeping apparently.
Yeah. Yep, she's a sleepy burb. Sleepy little maiden. I still can't believe she ended up with such an amazing ability, though.
I know.
Although, imagine if Tornadus had been the one with that ability, though.
That would be amazing.
That would have been...
Makes sense.
That would have been honestly broken. Tornadus with parental bond. It's like, yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't one-shot you. Well, good thing I've got a second attack about to hit you. Alright. Oops. Start the watering and then go to the right. Alright, and still good, no weeds. Alright. Let's go and sell the remainder of our choppleberries. I mean, we should already have a lot of money. Sell. Choppleberries.
Oh, yeah. Wait, choppleberries are worth that much?
Yup.
Holy.
Yeah, all of these berries that reduce super effective damage sell for 500 Pokan. It's insane. So we now have... Oh, it doesn't tell us here. It'll tell us in here. So we now have 415,582 Pokan.
I wish that they could do that in Sun and Moon.
Yep, let's go ahead and stock up on Ultra Balls. So that whatever we find in Victory Road, we won't have as much trouble catching it. And also full restores. Let's get 50.
Right, I'm pretty sure you can't use.
Nope. 50 max potions is probably good too. And
super repels. Oh, never mind. I meant max repels.
Yep. Yeah, we'll spend that. Yep. So yeah, we got 60 max repels. Let's get a few escape ropes. We don't need as many of those, but get a few.
Yeah. Maybe a few full heals.
Yeah. We got full restore, so we don't need as many full heals.
Right.
But money is no longer an option. Or, not option. Money is no longer a a
Thank you.
concern. Well, do we have any more revives that we can sell? We might as well sell these lucky eggs.
Yeah. That sticky bar we could probably sell.
Yeah. That's more useful on a Pokemon with Wonder Guard, and we don't have Wonder Guard. Oh, get rid of Soothe Bell.
Keep the Rocky Helmet for sure.
Yes. Safety goggles. Thick club. Well, yeah, we can get rid of... Well, I mean, we still might find one in Victory Road, though I doubt we would use it. Alright. All the plates. Oh, we have an extra Aerodactylite. Sell that. Old Amber. Let's see here. Pretty sure we've already revived an Old Amber. Yes. So we can sell both of those. Evolution Stones.
Souvenir.
Yeah, which we
those?
can't sell.
Oh.
We can get rid of repeat balls, those are basically Pokeballs. And a Nuzlocke, a repeat ball is like the worst ball.
I wouldn't bet it.
It's basically just aesthetic. Alright. So I think that's pretty much it. Which means that next time we can go through Victory Road. So we are not going to do another stream until these berries are done. Once these berries have been fully harvested, that'll be when we start up the next stream. But there's nobody in chat right now, so we're not going to do a raid. So we're just going to go ahead and end things here. Thank you all for joining us today, and as always, I hope you all have a very